What if the digital world truly knew you? Anticipated your every desire, making life easier, more convenient, more you. But what if this perfect world isn't about your freedom? What if the convenience is a carefully crafted illusion? A sophisticated trap designed to shape your world, your thoughts, your very choices. We pull back the curtain on how giants like Amazon, Netflix, and Spotify are using your data to not just understand you, but to subtly control you. Is your life becoming a show curated by algorithms? Are you truly making choices or just following the script? Don't just click, understand. Leo sank deeper into his couch, the soft glow of the television screen washing over him in the dim living room. He'd just finished a thrilling sci-fi series on Netflix, one he'd never have picked himself, but the streaming giant's algorithm had practically shoved it into his recommendations. Because you watched this, the screen had suggested, you might enjoy this, and it was right, eerily so. Later that evening, scrolling through his Instagram feed, an ad popped up for a pair of running shoes. Not just any running shoes, but the exact model he'd been casually browse on a sports website just hours before, even the right size. It was a familiar feeling, this sense of being understood, almost anticipated by the digital world. It was convenient, a little bit magical, and undeniably, a little bit unnerving. But how did the world become so perfectly tailored to Leo's every whim? And was this tailoring a gift of ultimate convenience or a subtle, perhaps even insidious, new kind of cage? This story will dive into the heart of the illusion of choice, exploring how hyper-personalization, driven by unseen algorithms and vast oceans of data, shapes not just what we buy, but how we think, feel, and experience the world. The digital tapestry, a world woven just for you. Walk into any major digital space today, and you'll find yourself enveloped in a personalized tapestry woven just for you. From the moment you unlock your smartphone, your world begins to subtly rearrange itself. Your music streaming service, like Spotify, curates playlists based on your listening history, your mood, even the time of day. Your online shopping experience, whether on Amazon or a smaller e-commerce site, anticipates your desires, presenting products you might like before you even know you want them. Your social media feeds, on platforms like Instagram or TikTok, are meticulously crafted rivers of content, showing you more of what you've lingered on, less of what you've scrolled past. The promise is irresistible: convenience, relevance, effortless discovery. This isn't just about showing you what's popular. It's about showing you what's popular for you. For Leo, the magic was undeniable. He remembered the old days of searching for music, sifting through endless genres, or browse physical stores, hoping to stumble upon something new. Now, Spotify often hit the nail on the head, introducing him to artists who felt like old friends on Amazon. He'd find just the right gadget, seemingly plucked from his very thoughts. This personalized experience felt like a benevolent digital assistant, constantly anticipating his needs and desires, making his digital life smoother, faster, and undeniably more enjoyable. He felt seen, understood, almost as if the internet truly knew him. The architects of desire, how data feeds the machine, but how does this seemingly intuitive magic happen? The answer lies in the sheer, staggering scale of data collection. Every click Leo made, every video he watched, every product he lingered on, every search query he typed, even how long his eyes stayed on a particular image was quietly, meticulously recorded. This constant stream of digital breadcrumbs is fed into powerful algorithms, complex mathematical formulas designed to identify patterns, predict behavior, and ultimately influence choices. This is where information asymmetry comes into play. Companies know an incredible amount about us, far more than we often realize, while we know very little about the intricate workings of the algorithms that shape our digital realities. It's a vast knowledge gap, creating a power imbalance. The economic incentive for brands to build this personalized world is colossal. For companies, this granular understanding of consumer behavior translates directly into increased engagement, higher conversion rates, and a significantly higher customer lifetime value. Why advertise to 1 million people if you can target 1,000 who are highly likely to buy? This precision advertising and recommendation engine means less wasted marketing spend and a much higher return on investment. In the competitive attention economy, where our focus is the most valuable commodity, personalization is the ultimate tool for capturing and monetizing our precious attention. It allows brands to speak directly to individual desires, making their message resonate far more deeply than any mass marketing campaign ever could. The illusion of choice when tailoring becomes a cage. Yet as Leo continued to live his perfectly tailored digital life, a subtle unease began to creep in. He started noticing that while Netflix always recommended shows he liked, they were often very similar to what he'd already watched. The algorithm rarely suggested something truly outside his established taste profile, something that might challenge his preferences or introduce him to a completely different genre. His musical taste on Spotify, while perfectly catered, felt less like discovery and more like reinforcement. He was comfortable, yes, but was he truly exploring, or was he just being fed more of the same? This is the subtle yet powerful effect of algorithmic communication and a core concept in behavioral economics known as nudging. Companies use their vast data sets to create what is called choice architecture, subtly guiding consumers towards certain decisions without overtly forcing them. On Amazon, for instance, the customers who bought this also bought section isn't just a helpful suggestion. It's a sophisticated nudge. An algorithmically generated pathway designed to extend your purchasing journey, often leading to impulse buys. The convenience is undeniable, but the agency of choice feels subtly diminished. The feeling of being read became almost palpable for Leo. He remembered discussing a new hiking trail with a friend verbally, without typing anything. Later that day, an ad for hiking boots appeared on his Instagram feed. Had his phone been listening? While direct audio surveillance is largely debunked by platforms, the truth is often more unsettling: his search history, his location data, his browse habits, his friends' tagged photos. 1,000 invisible data points often make these predictions accurate, making it feel like the algorithm is reading his mind. This level of targeted advertising on platforms like Meta, Facebook, or Instagram and Google isn't just about showing you what you want. It's about refining the subtle art of persuasion, understanding your vulnerabilities, and presenting content designed to maximize your engagement and spending. The echo chamber effect, when relevance limits reality. The promise of a perfectly tailored world, however, comes with a significant, often unseen, trade-off: the creation of filter bubbles and echo chambers. Coined by internet activist Eli Pariser, a filter bubble is a state of intellectual isolation that can result from personalized searches and social media feeds. While Leo enjoyed the convenience of relevant content, he also began to notice he rarely saw news articles, political viewpoints, or even opinions that challenged his existing beliefs. His social media feed, designed to show him more of what he liked, became a comforting, yet increasingly narrow, reflection of his own thoughts and interests. It filtered out dissenting opinions, complex debates, and anything outside his algorithmically defined sphere. This seemingly benevolent tailoring can lead to a less informed, less diverse perspective. If algorithms are designed to maximize engagement and thus add revenue, they might prioritize sensational or polarizing content that triggers strong emotions, rather than nuanced or balanced information. This has profound implications for how we consume news, form political opinions, and engage in civic discourse. The more our world is personalized, the more different our realities become, potentially leading to greater societal fragmentation and a diminished capacity for empathy across differing viewpoints. Brands, while seeking to connect, can inadvertently contribute to this by reinforcing existing biases. The human element, reclaiming agency, is the illusion of choice an inescapable trap? Not necessarily. While the power of personalization is immense, the human element of agency still exists. The key lies in developing a deeper digital literacy and practicing conscious consumption. This means understanding that the convenience comes with a cost, that relevance might mean restriction, and that seemingly innocuous recommendations are built on vast data profiles. For consumers, reclaiming agency involves active steps: periodically auditing your digital footprint, clearing cookies, using privacy-focused browsers, and consciously seeking out diverse news sources that challenge your filter bubble. It means questioning every recommendation, every targeted ad, and asking, am I buying this because I genuinely need it, or because an algorithm told me I wanted it? It's about remembering that the benefits of personalization are real, but vigilance is absolutely necessary. It's about taking back control of your digital destiny, one conscious click at a time. Conclusion: the dance between convenience and control, the journey through the illusion of choice, reveals a profound paradox. The more our digital world is tailored to us, the more convenient and relevant it becomes, but also potentially the more similar it might become, trapping us in a comfortable, yet limited, echo chamber. Companies will continue to refine their personalization engines because the economic incentives are too powerful to ignore. The algorithms will continue to learn, adapt, and predict, constantly striving to make our digital lives smoother, more predictable, and more profitable. But the core question remains with us. Are we truly in control, or are we simply dancing to a tune orchestrated by unseen digital maestros? The future of human choice in this increasingly AI-driven world will depend on our collective awareness, our willingness to understand the strings, and our courage to occasionally step outside the perfectly tailored illusion.